Ooh, and ooh, 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 landlords. Now, the Greens are going to get rid of landlords. They're going to abolish them. Well done. We don't know where people are going to live. We don't know what that's going to mean. We don't know what it's going to mean for the people that can't afford a mortgage, can't afford a deposit, can't get on the housing ladder, don't want to get on the housing ladder. We don't know what that's going to mean. We just know that there will be no more landlords. Hooray. The Greens are doing to landlords what Bridget Phillipson did to education. They are dismantling it. They are turning landlords into, public enemy number one, in the same way that Bridget Phillipson has turned people that go to independent schools into public enemy number one. They are creating a divide. They are blanket assumption all landlords are bad. Well done, Greens. Brilliant. Just what we want in this country at the minute. More division. You've nailed it. So they want to get rid of landlords. We're not specifying if these are independent private landlords or if these are corporate landlords. If it's corporate landlords, then there may well be a case, because corporate landlords, as we know, don't have the greatest track record. But on the whole, most private landlords are fairly decent. There will always be a bad penny. Always. In every walk of life. Whether it's being a landlord or being a doctor or being a gardener or being a librarian. There's always going to be one that brings it down for everyone else. I get that. But on the whole, in the main, landlords, private landlords, are relatively decent. Do you want to know why? Because they're renting out a ginormous asset that they want to protect and they want it to be looked after. Of course, some don't. But what we've done now with the Greens is that all landlords are bad. So what's going to happen? We're going to get rid of landlords. And where are these people that can't afford their houses, can't afford to buy a house? Where are they going to go? Anyone thought of that? Anyone thought about what's going to happen if there isn't a landlord? I mean, it's so inconceivably stupid. It's off the scale. And I mean, there's quotes like, oh, what a landlord's going to do when they've had to sell their property, get a real job. What constitutes a real job? What do you have to do to be respected for your real job? That says so much to me about other people than it does about somebody actually contributing to society, to economy, to another person's life. You know, what about the people that don't want to own a house, but just want to rent it? I mean, that's choice, isn't it? And I know we're not allowed choice in Labour's Britain, but what about them? Where are they going to go? What about the students who need somewhere to live, but if they go in the massive corporate landlord buildings where they have no rights and massively inflated rents, what are they going to do? What about your average family who can't afford a mortgage because it's so insanely expensive? I mean, who can save for a deposit? Who can actually save for a deposit? Who can save for the big shop? We don't have any money. And now we are proposing to get rid of a lifeline. Do you know what this is going to do to the millions of people in rented accommodation? Have the Greens even thought about this, what this is going to do? Let me read you some feedback, because you can imagine it's quite the thing at the minute. It's trending. So, lots of people are saying there should be maximum one home per person linked to national insurance company, no company ownership of residential properties. So there's a lot of people saying it's the corporates. And then we've got another one. Has worked for 30 years for the MOD RAF and rents out our old family home that she's paid off entirely by herself. She's contributed enough to society to warrant having a little extra for retirement, but don't let that become between your weird all landlords are vermin agenda. I couldn't agree more. I can't afford a house. I have a small scale decent landlady. I live in a national park with loads of second holiday homes. She's great. I dread losing my home because of people like you. That's not what they said, but I'm putting the right word in. There's a lot more shuddering going on at the thought of the numbers of Fabian Society Marxist progressives in government and the millions of morons who support them. Okay, that's just off topic. Every landlord with half a brain has been selling off the crap, paying down their debt and moving cash into the stock market for years. What remains will have tenants kicked out, get redeveloped and flogged off. Then, free of burden, will be somewhere sunny. Bye. I don't think that makes much sense. Yes, much easier for private landlords to go and be replaced by big corporations vacuuming up not only flat blocks but single family homes. No agenda here by the Greens at all. I mean, it's just... I mean, I suppose stupid statements like this are helping reform Labour and the Conservatives. I suppose there is some kind of merit in something like this, because it makes the others look less bad. I mean, not much, but less bad. I'm staggered. I'm absolutely staggered at this being a manifesto pledge. It's floored me. I mean, luckily, it's the Greens, so it's never going to happen. Luckily, nobody voted for them anyway, so who cares? But, wow.